Hey everybody, it's Elise with Game Changer Biz. I am going to be doing a YouTube here shortly, um, basically to discuss various topics for Game Changer Business. I have a lot of clients who work in various industries like the health and wellness industry, the insurance and finance industry, as well as many others. But every one of them have specific questions about how do you start your business. I've already started my business and I don't know where to go, how to progress from here. And so I decided for the next 30 days, I'm going to do quick little snippets of how to move the business forward. So today, what I'm going to do is just basically introduce who I am. No, this is not a cooking class, even though I'm in my kitchen. Earlier today, we had a little bit of a challenge with the electricity went out into a couple of rooms, and so I had to have an electrician come in and fix that. So talk about challenges, and that's something that I'll talk about too with business. Uh, as you can tell, you can have challenges at any point, whether it's in your personal life or your business. But the thing is just how to think it through, be calm, follow the processes. I mean, sometimes things don't go the way we plan. Like today, I wasn't planning on the electrician or the electricity going out in certain parts of the house, and for no apparent reason. It wasn't even a lightning strike. Hasn't been any storms. So anyway, but you learn how to just kind of go with the flow and move on. So that's probably one of the biggest things that a lot of people, they get stuck with that a lot with personal as well as with business. Uh, Something like that will just devastate them or stop them in their tracks for the next 2 to 3 weeks while they try to get their life back on track. Well, and the way I look at it, throughout life is things are going to happen. It's either going to be in your control or out of control. So when something like that happens, and this is totally unexpected, this was something totally not what I was going to talk about today, but because it's happened, I'm going to bring it up. Is regardless of what happens, there are some things you have to decide. This is something I can control. This is something I cannot control. Well, I'm not an electrician, so I don't know what happened. So that's something that's outside of my control. What I can control is I had enough sense to call the electrician. I was lucky that I was able to get a hold of him. I really wasn't expecting a call today. I was expecting more of a call tomorrow since this is a weekend. So it was bonus that he did call and say, yes, I can come out and take a look at this, and he got it resolved. So those are, when challenges present itself, you just have to look at the bright side of it. It's like, well, I still have a house and a roof over my head, so that's a good thing. And I still have a business or a career or anything else that happens. So you're still able to continue on with daily workings. Now, did I have a whole house that I could go from room to room and turn on all the lights? Absolutely not. But I still had the other half that still I could turn on. I could go in there, so that's why I'm in here today in the kitchen. Normally I'm in my office or over into the dining area, which has a lot more space. Anyway, but the beauty of it is to think your way out of it. You're going to always face with some sort of challenge, whether it's financial with your business or a client, the expectations weren't correct or not what they were expecting, compliance issues, equipment failure, anything like that. So this is sometimes the first step, is learning how to handle situations like that. So as part of my challenge for the next 30 days is to kind of go through what it's like to actually start a business from scratch. Whether you're brand new onto the scene of whatever your industry is and you want to have that business but you don't know where to start, that's where I can help. So we're going to go through some quick little tips. Down the road, eventually, I will have a class where it's more in-depth, more hands-on. But if you like what you hear, then please be sure to subscribe on the button below on the Game Changer Biz. And hit like and subscribe. And also, if you don't mind, go ahead and type into the comments what you would like to know or hear about in the YouTube presentations. when I do these, because that way I can actually address maybe some of your concerns. If it's really in depth, I can touch base on it, but then you can also reach out to me where we can do more of a one-on-one. So like I said, it's more of a hands-on. I can't touch specifically on everybody's type of business, but I can give you a general overview and then go from there as to more specifics once I learn more about your business and what your goals are, because everybody's goals are different. The other thing is, so just to tell you a quick little story about my background, is my niche is into the health and wellness industry, and I'm basically a business strategist with a background with finance, starting my own business, mortgage and insurance industries as well. So I help service-based entrepreneurs try to build out this, help them start out their business, build out their business, or if they're already in the middle of their business, to scale it to where it's more profitable and have growth. Like I said, not everybody's in the health and wellness industry. I have worked in various industries as well as in the equine industry. So just to kind of give you a little bit of background there. Also, I have a podcast called Game Change Business of Massage Therapy. This was tips for those in the health and wellness industry, massage therapists in particular, on starting their own business. Whether it was a mobile business or brick and mortar, if they were just trying to rent some space to get started before they could expand out. Everybody's different and everybody's on a different path, and that's what I love about doing this, is because it gives me a fresh perspective of where everybody is and where everybody's going, because everybody's goals are a bit different. And as well as the timeline of when they want to accomplish certain things. So I love the challenges of doing something like that and trying to help. So I know sometimes a lot of people feel like, hey, I have stagnated with my business. It's plateaued and I don't know where to go. And that's where I like to come in, kind of take a look at overall and then learn more about your business so I know how to help you move forward past that plateau. And so, like I said, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if like what you hear. Some of the topics I'll be going through would be definitely some money, finances. That's always everybody's big thing about, am I charging enough? How do I know what to charge? When should I scale up? Or how do I take care of debt? Or how do I get credit? Different things like that. Hey, I've had a catastrophe at my business. There I can give some tips on that due to my background. Here's my niche, here's my vision, here's my goal. I don't know where to go from here. Marketing. So those are just a few things that we can discuss and that I will mention. And the other thing is, besides the challenges of today, the other thing I want to mention is, if you haven't started already, go ahead, if you haven't started your marketing for the holidays, because Friday was Black Friday, yesterday, Saturday was small business, and tomorrow is going to be Cyber Monday. If you haven't done anything yet, it's probably a good idea to go ahead and start doing something now. If you miss the time frame due to whatever unforeseen circumstances, don't let that stop you. It's very important to go ahead, get your name and your business out there, and start letting friends and family know, hey, I have gift certificates or discounts or whatever you're offering, package deals available now for the Christmas holidays. So people know that you're out there and that you have capacity for them. Otherwise, they have no way of knowing who you are or what your business even represents. So that's a good way to get the marketing out there, branding your business. That is key. So those are just a few tips for today. And stay tuned, because tomorrow I'll have some other topics to discuss. Hopefully it won't have anything else to do with the house and its shortcomings with the electricity, because right now, as you can see, I have some lights. So other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day, and don't forget to game change your biz, and stay tuned for tomorrow's topics. Have a good night.